But with that, Darlene, I'll go to your questions if you're ready to get us started.
I am. Thank you. Can you confirm reports that are out there that the U.S. will provide $46 million in military assistance to the Ukrainian military?
Well, I did read an Associated Press report on that topic.
Good source.
That is, yeah, you must have a good source. President Obama is looking forward to his meeting with President Poroshenko in the Oval Office shortly. You'll have the opportunity to hear from both of them about the discussion that they have today. The visit is an opportunity to highlight the United States' firm commitment to stand with Ukraine as it pursues liberal democracy, stability, and prosperity. The two presidents will be discussing efforts to pursue a diplomatic resolution to the crisis in eastern Ukraine, as well as our continued support for Ukraine's struggle to defend its sovereignty and territorial integrity. We have announced that $53 million in new security and humanitarian assistance for Ukraine, which brings our assistance to approximately $291 million this year. That is in addition to a $1 billion loan guarantee that was announced earlier this year as well. Today's new package of assistance includes more than $7 million to be directed to international relief organizations to provide humanitarian aid to those affected by the conflict in eastern Ukraine. It also includes $46 million in security assistance that will support Ukraine's military and border guards. This is in addition to the $70 million in security assistance that we've previously announced in Ukraine. All of this is a reflection of the support from the United States for the people of Ukraine as they seek to determine the future for their country that reflects their will. It also reflects our commitment to standing with the people of Ukraine as they confront this incursion on their territorial integrity and their sovereignty, and on their efforts to build a strong democracy and a strong economy for their people.
Yeah, President Poroshenko was here today. He addressed Congress. He's asking for lethal aid. The U.S. is not yet ready to provide what he's asking for. Is some of the resistance to providing lethal aid, does that have to do with the ceasefire and perhaps wanting to see how long that will hold before you make a decision on whether to give Ukraine any sort of weapons to?
Right. Well, I should point out that the security assistance that we are providing today does include the kind of valuable equipment that will be useful to the Ukrainian military. It includes things like body armor, helmets, vehicles, night and thermal vision goggles, and other devices, heavy engineering equipment, advanced radios. It also includes counter-mortar radar equipment that could provide for the protection of Ukrainian forces and provide warning of incoming artillery fire. So we're talking about some sophisticated military equipment that would be useful to the Ukrainian military and to their security forces. The president, I believe, as recently as just a couple of weeks ago, was asked about the possibility of providing lethal assistance to the Ukrainian military. In the context of that answer, the president did talk about the strong ties between the U.S. military and the Ukrainian military and our commitment to supporting them. At the same time, we believe that the best way to resolve the differences between the Ukrainian government and the Russian-backed separatists is for the Russian government to use their influence with the separatists to encourage them to engage in legitimate negotiations with the central government to try to resolve their differences, and to do that in a way that reflects a commitment to genuine negotiations. We believe that is the path of resolving this situation in the most enduring way. It is also the way that is clearly in the best interests of those Ukrainians right now who are living in a conflict zone.
If I could just switch